Hi, this is Pat McDaniel with Second Mile Marketing, and I've got a really fascinating case study here of two websites, sort of the original and the new and improved. And actually, when you look at the two websites, the winner and the original, recognize that there are probably, a half a dozen versions in between those two because you don't hit a home run the first time you get up to bat. So what I want to show you here are two websites by this company, California Closets, and they were trying to figure out how to get a higher response rate from their website. And obviously, the higher your response rate, the more leads you get, and it actually reduces your cost per lead. So it's all good if you can do that. And so what they did was they tried out a couple different things. Now here's the thing you need to know, that there are some best practices, and I'll talk about a few of those in a moment. But at the end of the day, you don't really know what's going to work and what's not going to work. Uh, in fact, this particular case study came from a uh, what's called a conversion rate optimization website called Which Test One, and it is frequented by a lot of the top conversion optimization companies and individuals around the country and actually around the world. And so, Second Mile Marketing, we participate in this site as well because it's got a lot of really helpful information. But what they do is they show you the two websites and then they say, which one do you think performed better? And even the experts review this thing and they'll uh, be wrong almost as often as they'll be right. In this case, 50% approximately picked this one on the left, and 50% picked the one here on the right as being the winner. One of these two websites got 4 times the amount of response, 439% more leads who filled out the form compared to the other. Now, I want you to notice a couple of things here. There's a lot of similarities between this. You've got the same sort of upper left corner logo and what we call your motto. Same as here, same phone number up here. You've got this same section right down here. Your free in-home consultation will include a 3D rendering of your space, and all of that is exactly the same. Okay, this one has a headline here, this one doesn't. This one has a video, this one doesn't. The sign up form is a little longer over here, a little shorter over here. Um, but a lot of great similarities. So, which one of these did better? Well, the answer is the one here on the right got 400% higher response rate. That means it's almost like getting 4 times more traffic to your website without having to pay for it. So why did this one do so much better than this one? Well, um, the statistics that were given in the example were not as helpful as I'd like, but I'll tell you the ones that I'll tell you that I'll give you 5 reasons why I think the one on the right did better. Okay, the first thing is that the picture here and the headline are more compelling. Get the perfect walk-in closet to fit your space and your life. Here is an image of where most people who are thinking about getting their closet redone would like to be. Everything's organized, everything's neat, everything's just exactly the way they want. It's a dream. And this is a very good headline, okay? And so typically videos do exceptionally well on a website to help with your conversion rate, but you can't assume that. And so in this case, a picture of what could be, I think, is a compelling image. For you, if you have, for example, a construction, renovation, or remodeling company, you want to put on your website, and it could be roofing, could be painting, it could be a lot of things where people can get a vision of what could be. And so beautiful landscaped yards, beautiful uh, remodel kitchen, show people exactly what they can expect and what they can get. That gives them a much higher percentage of response than a theoretical picture here. Okay, a couple other things that I thought were really, really good. They used what are called credibility boosters or social proof. So here you have your Better Business Bureau accredited uh, seal, accredited business seal, and another emblem which shows some level of, hey, we're a very legitimate company. You have recourse if we ever did anything wrong, but these emblems kind of say you're not going to regret working with us. We're a good company. Okay. And you want to put those on your website, but you want to put them in a very visible place. I see a lot of companies that have their emblems too far down and people don't even see them. So that's another reason I think it's good. Uh, Testimonies are very powerful. So here's somebody saying, oh, this thing was the greatest experience of my life. Well, people need to know that. That's like your neighbor telling you that, hey, it was a good experience. And finally, if you have somebody filling out a form, make it simple, make it short, make it easy, make it look like it's a low barrier to entry. So those are some of the reasons I think that the one on the right did better than the one on the left. But the point I want you to take away from this video is not, hey, we need to go and create a website that does these 3 or 4 things. Well, you won't go wrong doing that, but you can't be assured that that's going to make a difference in your website response rate. There's too many moving pieces on a website, too many variables. So the only way to find out is to test. And the only way to test is methodically and systematically. So you start out with almost identical page, but you put in a different picture, or you put in a different headline, or you move the emblems up, and you test the response rate. How did we do? Well, that bumped the response rate up 10%. Great. Now we go on to the next one. And over the course of, 4, 5, 6 iterations, you're going to have a website that, like this, is going to be performing so much better. In this case, 439% more leads coming from the same amount of traffic. So this is Pat McDaniel, Second Mile Marketing. I hope you found this helpful. If you'd like a free website evaluation where we can take a look at your site and give you some suggestions on things that would likely improve it, give us a call or go to freewebsiteevaluation.com. Thank you so much. This is Pat McDaniel, Second Mile Marketing.